Choice plagues all who attempt to understand it. Why do we do the things we do? When are we truly in control? Blade Runner from 1982 explores a side of humanity that emerges after we've given up that control. As much as I could talk about its discussions of artificial intelligence and self-awareness, what stays with me most is the feeling behind the film's message. Memory creates an illusion within our minds. Does it really matter if our recollections are false, so long as they make us content? As long as they satisfy us? Isn't that the same struggle Arthur Fleck faces in Joker, Folie?
You got a joke for me today?
Both films share this thread, our fragile relationship with memory and identity. While Joker 2 has its flaws, it seems to suffer from the same type of misinterpretation and prejudice that the original Blade Runner did in its time, being too ahead of its era. Arthur's memories constantly shift, each one tinted by guilt and trauma. We're left to question whether his recollections are real or imagined, whether we're watching reality or delusion unfold. Deceiving the audience isn't new, but Joker 2 does it in a way that manipulates our own sense of identity. Once again, we're forced to ask, does it matter if your past isn't what it seems? Does it matter if it didn't actually happen? As long as you became who you are because of it? These illusions build walls around our perception of self. Only when those walls are challenged do they begin to crumble. The replicants in Blade Runner face this collapse through their encounters with the runners, forcing them to redefine who they are within a world that rejects them. Rachel and Roy Batty take opposite paths in coping with their artificial origins, one through love, the other through redemption. Neither finds external answers. Both must turn inward to face their truth.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Does Arthur trust Lee because of a real connection, or a false one? That brutal revelation reshapes what it means for him to live for someone else. When Joker leaves after yet another round of trauma, Lee leaves too.
There is no Joker. It's just me.
And while we never learn whether she actually blows up the courthouse to free him, the ambiguity says it all. Once she sees Arthur stripped of his Joker persona, she no longer clings to the illusion. She loved the madness when it was performance, not when it's real.
There's always a Joker.
The musical sequences in Joker 2 blur that same line between fantasy and reality. Some are clearly imagined, while others, like the prison breakout with Harley, feel dreamlike even if they happened. These moments reflect Arthur's longing for experiences that could have been real. By the film's end, as he embraces the Joker within, perhaps it no longer matters whether they happened at all. Yet, there's a dramatic shift as we realize how easily we've been manipulated into believing his reality. Arthur's supposed return to the ward reveals his impact was non-existent. Arthur Fleck remains, but his Joker is gone. The idea of the Joker moves on, becoming parasitic and replicated endlessly but never authentically. Ironically, Joker 2's lack of Joker is the point. This version isn't just a split personality, it's Arthur's conscious decision to live the fantasy. His death isn't about the remaining guilt he carries, but about passing the torch to the next iteration of chaos. The ending itself rejects the idea of franchising Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, an artistic defiance of studio control. Like the Joker, the film refuses to be what the system demands. Joker, Folie à Deux, might just be a classic in the making. Not because it's perfect, but because its true impact will only be understood in hindsight, much like Blade Runner. Both films are of the same cloth. They confront identity, control, and perception in ways that resonate even more today. As AI blurs the line between human and imitation, the questions Blade Runner posed in 1982 feel eerily close. Will we soon struggle to tell who's human and who's not? Will tests define our identity or expose its illusion? Will misunderstanding ourselves be our downfall? Or can we learn to become who we wish to be by facing the truth of our own perceptions? Maybe the answer, as ever, will still come. Soon, like tears in the rain. Thank you for watching this cinematic contrast.
Like tears